Welcome back, my friends, to another law enforcement body cam reaction video from NY Detective. I hope you're having a good day, and if not, I hope it gets better. Let's go. Ooh. Wow. There's drama going on there.
Let's step in and talk.
Right there. My kid did that.
Yeah, you can check the DNA. I did not bite him. He's a liar. So he's drunk. It started at dinner. He started calling my boyfriend a
verbally abusing her.
Nigger. I have it on video, which is a slur. It is not okay. I don't like that.
All right, one person at a time.
I'm the mom. This is the child. That's the father. You be quiet. He doesn't like the race she dates. So he was verbally abusing her. He was. And we left dinner because of it. We left, came up here, and he came up here drunk and did more verbal abuse to where it became physical.
Okay.
Wow.
He ripped my hair out of my head. I have
she has extensions in.
Oh.
I mean.
How much has he had to drink?
Wow.
Way too much.
All right.
Wow.
What is way too much?
He's probably had like 6 or 8 beers. Not like over excessive. He's just got anger because of what she does, and it came out tonight when he was drinking.
Do you want to see the videos?
He shouldn't drink.
No.
We have a motorhome down the street. He could go to the motorhome.
I want to press charges if I can.
Shut your mouth. You don't want to press charges on your dad. He's a great dad. He doesn't do this on a normal basis.
What?
14. She's 14.
I'm sorry, you guys. What? Did you just say you don't do this in a normal basis? Or what is it? Every Christmas? Every Thanksgiving? Like every event? What? Dad's supposedly getting physical with her because he doesn't like the race that she's dating? What? That's so 1930s or something. I don't know, you guys. I think people have the right to date any race they want, any gender they want. You know, I mean, there's people dating mobile apps that are anime and stuff like that. There's people getting married with PlayStation consoles. I mean, hey, whatever you're into, man, you do your thing, right? I'm just saying. Nobody can tell you what to do and what not to do. That is your life. Mama needs to chill, man. If the dad is acting crazy, he needs to go to jail. If that's what happened, right? I don't know. Do you agree? I'm saying.
Okay. So run me through the day about what happened from start to finish.
Everything's been fine all day. We went out to dinner. He drank a few beers. She was talking about her boyfriend who lives in, she met just this past weekend, who lives in Colorado. Or not Colorado.
What week?
Cleveland, Ohio. He got pissed about it.
What week?
And it went from there. I mean.
Okay, well, elaborate on went from there.
He said basically that he's not giving his shit to her to give to somebody else. And they argued. She got up, walked away.
What?
Came back 20 minutes later. She was calm. He still continued to.
So he was here, she left.
No, we were downstairs at dinner.
Right, but then they argued and then she left.
Came back to the room, calmed down, went back. Can you guys get me a water? My mouth is so dry.
I don't even have anything.
What?
Because she was upset.
Okay.
Came back down. He still continued his verbal abuse.
Right.
She left again, and at this point, I left with her because he was obnoxious. I'm not going to say he wasn't.
Okay.
Nothing that he was saying was correct or tolerant for a parent to say to their child.
Right.
Do I think he should be arrested for it? Nope. I think that he needs to just go away from us, and we will start our separate ways when we go home.
Time out.
Physical between
not gonna happen.
him and her.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
He's not going home.
He was laying in the bed, verbally abusing her, and you threw something at him first. Would you throw a shoe?
He threw his keys at me.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't know.
He threw his keys at my face, so I hit it back. And
she threw a phone. She threw a shoe. He threw keys. Can't say who did what first. I'm being honest with you. I was in bed sleeping. And I tried stopping it.
And he also put his hands on her too. So.
That's because I grabbed him up by his neck.
See, you're making up every...
No, I'm not.
Protect him. Why are you protecting him?
When she was throwing shit at him, he gripped her up. Okay? They were on the floor over here.
Touch him, actually. I stood up on the bed.
I came over here and put my hand around his neck, and he wouldn't let her go. I had my hand around his neck, and I bit him.
Wow.
And he still wouldn't let her go. I mean, I'm being honest.
How was he holding her?
I don't know, because I was in bed, and I came over here and grabbed him by his neck. So I was on the bed.
Let me talk with her.
We were out to eat, and he just started drinking. And out of nowhere, he usually gets angry, but he doesn't usually try to start anything with me. It's usually him and my mom. So he started calling my boyfriend the N-word, this and that and that. And I told him that I didn't like it, and he said he was just basically he didn't care that he's not. And then he said that he's not giving his money to an N-word, this and that and that. So I got up and left the table, and I came back to the room, and my mom came up here and was like, come back down. So I went back down, and he just kept saying it still. So I just came back up to the room, and he followed us up here because he was drunk, and started verbally abusing me, and he threw his keys at my face. I don't know if it was on purpose or what, but it hit me in the face. What I did was stand up on the bed. I didn't touch him or anything. He threw his keys at my face. So yeah, I picked up my phone and I chucked it at him because... I mean...
Wow, that sounds like a bad, toxic family right there, man. They need to go counseling. Actually, no, they need to split up, man. The mama needs to take... Well, I don't even know. The mama's protecting the husband. I guess she knows that if the daughter continues, he's going to go to jail. Well, honestly, he's already going to jail. Let's put that down on the card. I mean, the table, right? Let's put that jail card down already because he's going to jail. First of all, she's 14, right? He put her hands on her to the point where he didn't want to get off, to where the mama had to bite him. That's pretty much says a lot about the husband's, mindset. I guess like he turned into a zombie. That's what I'm trying to say. He just didn't want to let her go, right? He knew what he was doing. He took it too far. He must have forgot with all them alcohol in his brain cells. Must have forgot that's his daughter, and was probably trying to go like hammer on her, right? You know, just go to work. My man, the mama's trying to make it seem like the daughter started it first. Because if it was like that, then she's the aggressor, and the dad's pretty much self-defense, I guess. If it makes it seem like she's the one that threw that and jumped on him or something, which we know the mama just trying to say that because he knows if one goes to jail, it's really worse, which is the dad, right? Not as much as the minor. But saying that, you guys, wow, I think it's about time for a divorce, right? Mama needs to take care more about her children, because it seems like she's ready to throw the daughter under the bus. Like, save your daddy, even though daddy trying to throw you over a cliff. I'm just saying, whoa. What's your thoughts? Let's get back to it.
He's hit you?
Yeah, in the face. And he put his hands on me. He gripped me up by my hair and was punching me.
Wow.
What do you mean grab you?
I was laying on the bed. Well, he had me like on the bed and he had my hair. And then he was just hitting me upside the head.
Wow.
You were laying on the bed when he grabbed you on your hair? Or?
No, he threw me on the bed.
Okay.
So I was walking and he grabbed me and threw me.
Grabbed you by, how did he grab you?
Wow.
By my hair and like yanked me. And
that's bad.
This isn't the first time he's put his hands on my mom. And I don't like it.
Alright, so you were walking by and what happened?
And he just grabbed me by my hair and threw me on the bed. And then he was pushing me upside my head. And my mom jumped in to grab him off. And he put his hands on my mom too.
Where was he?
Wow.
Right here.
Double battery.
He ripped one of my extensions out.
Go ahead and chill out over here. I'm going to talk to him.
Time to go, my guy.
What's going on, boss?
Here it is.
What?
Chill time.
My daughter freaked out and fucking looked at me.
What happened with that?
She hit me
How?
with her fist.
Wow.
That's a pretty good thumb. So my
Alright, so
thing
walk me through from start to finish.
So we're down having dinner. She didn't like something I said, so she punched me and she threw a drink on me.
Oh.
Where?
At the bar down.
So she hit you at the bar downstairs?
Wow. Okay.
Alright, and then what happened after that?
I didn't do anything. I just sat there. I'm like, This is my fucking kid that I've done everything in my life for, and I live my life for.
There should be cameras on there.
Just so she wanted.
All right, well, run me through the day. What happened? Run me through from the time that you were at the bar till a while.
Wow, okay.
Okay, so we went on a bike ride. We did that for a couple hours. We come back. She's not happy with what's going on, so she comes up to the room. We sit down at the beach. We go around the bar. We had some drinks. She decided she didn't come down. She didn't like something I said, so she threw a drink in my face. After I bought them all dinner, she threw a drink in my face. I'm like, I can't believe my kid did this to me. I'm like, look it, why are you doing this? And she punched me in the side of my face.
Wow.
And I still didn't do anything to her.
And this was all at the bar?
Yep.
So without leaving anything out, without saying, because she's already told me what you said. So
do you see any marks on her?
So, well, she's already told me what
do you see any marks on her?
We're not there yet. Okay. She's already told me the phrase that you said and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and let's do it from start to finish.
No.
Oh, okay, hold on, you guys. So we got a backstory, an origin, right? Where it all started. The first time the first song came up in the world, right? This man saying that they were downstairs. You heard it. She didn't like what he said, which was racist, let's be honest. I don't think that parents should step in and tell the kid who they should date or not. Because, you know what's crazy? They like, don't date this person because of their color, right? So they go and get with somebody that's their color, and then that person turns out to be an a-hole, or she turns out to be a psycho, right? When the other person that's the different color ended up being a great person to their new family, right? It's crazy, man, you guys. So, yeah. Now, especially the person they're dating is a good person. That's all that matters, you guys. I don't know why people look at color and all that when it's really how they are. Are they a nice person? Can they provide for you? Do they got a future? What they're trying to do? Do they really want to be with you? Love you? That's what you got to look at a person, how they treat you, right? Not the skin, how tall they are and all that stuff people fall for. And at the end, they get a bad life because that person ended up going with somebody else, right? Like you said, you think you got yourself a catch. Guess what? That catch caught somebody else. I'm just saying, okay? Now look, so she did do that on the bar when they were drinking. If that's what really started, his mistake was not calling the police. And I know it's that. No parent wants to call police on their children, but if the children throwing stuff at you and punching in the face, I'm just saying that because that's what he said, right? You're supposed to call the police. Because if you don't and you let it go and then you go somewhere and it escalates and next thing you know, you end up doing something yourself because they punched it before, but now it's on camera. There's witnesses seeing you start it. Guess what? Now you're the aggressor. Now you're going to jail. And that's what's happening to this man. We know how the family is, right? Mama's defending the father a lot and stuff. So maybe that did happen downstairs in the bar. And I'm sure the police officers going to tell him, why didn't you call the police, right? Because now, that over there, and is there a video? Maybe it could be a different case or something. But this guy's going to jail no matter what. But anyway, let's get back to it. But this family needs a split up. What?
No matter what you say, you can put your hands up.
Let's go.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're leaving a lot of information out. You're not. You're
right?
jumping around. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are at the bar.
No.
So you guys are at the bar drinking.
It doesn't matter what you say. You can put your hands on somebody. That's what you said.
No, that's not it. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
No.
I'm trying to get you to tell me from start to finish, and you're being very, very vague.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
What happened up here?
What's going on, sir?
She's going to jail.
What
happened? Hitting the side.
Boy, please.
She hit me.
Okay. Did you lose consciousness or anything?
If you're cool with your kid hitting you, I don't care what you say.
Okay, so run me through. You said you went to a bike ride. You went to the bar. You guys had some drinks, and then you said something. And she hit you.
The N-word.
Okay.
So you're afraid. You're afraid of that.
So then,
because
hey, are you going to want to go to the hospital or what?
Oh yeah.
You are?
She's going to jail.
Do you want to get transported though? Because all right, let's
Look at my.
Wow,
look at my
she wants her to jail.
She's going to jail.
He wants her to
So
go.
you will go to the hospital, right?
And all right, so then what happened when you guys came back up here?
Nothing. Everything happened down there.
Everything happened down there?
100%. That kid has not put her hands on me. I'm a grown ass adult.
What?
Sorry.
Well,
What happened down at the bar?
Right now, we're just here.
Nothing. Oh, she threw a pop at him.
All right. He's claiming that she hit him downstairs at the
You
bar.
could, like I told him, go downstairs, ask anybody in that bar. It's a
Right.
restaurant, we were eating dinner. Nobody put their hands on nobody. The only thing that happened is she threw a pop at him for verbal.
That's battery.
After 20 minutes, I have texts
How did he get the knot on his head?
from him being down on the ground, holding her down.
Do you guys need any medical in here, or
The guy is sitting over there.
everybody in here is fine though?
Yeah. He was down on the ground with my daughter, and I was sleeping in bed right here. I had to get down on top of him and get him in
Right.
chokehold to try to get him to let go of her, and he still wouldn't.
Wow.
I bit him, and he still didn't let go.
And that's how he got the knot on his
I think
head?
it's like a rug burn.
That's not a rug burn. That's a
That's a
hematoma.
boom.
They're gonna check you out if you want to just come into the seat over here.
She's going to jail. 100% she's going to
Hey,
jail.
let's get you over here in this chair back here. We're gonna
She's going to jail tonight.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
that he slammed her down on the ground. She did not do anything to him. I promise you. My daughter was trying to stop it. She left the restaurant. I'll show you the text. She left the restaurant twice because of him, because he's verbally abusive.
Now, you guys, the only thing, look, man, maybe the daughter did hit him down there in the bar. I mean, first of all, throwing something to somebody at a bar, that's considered battery. I mean, you call the police and that person threw a glass full of water or something on me and it hit me. That's battery, all right? That person would go to jail. If you would have called the police and they would have shown the cameras that she did that, she would go to jail, right? That's battery. But he did it. Now, the only thing I can think of that he did, if he didn't get that punch in the bar, is that when he was wrestling her down and hitting her in the back of the head, that bed, you can see the bed frame, right? Maybe he hit his head really hard when he was trying to get her on the bed frame, and that's what caused that in the side of the head. That could be a possibility, right? I mean, let's be honest, man. I don't know if you got in fights before. Sometimes you find in places where there's stuff around, and when you're fighting, you fall down and you hit your head too, and you're still fighting, right? I mean, it happens. Stuff is around. You can hit your arms, your legs, even your head. That's the only thing that can happen if you don't remember, because he's also been drinking. But there is cameras downstairs, and maybe it does show her going poop and then poop, right? If they're like really close on the table, she can just lean over him. Bam, daddy. Stop being so racist, right? But still, I think they need a family therapy and then a separation, because it's not gonna. Well, you guys, a family like that, it's hard to get back together, right? Once it's broken, it's broken. You can't really fix it. I mean, and even if you try to fix it, the other family member always has something against you, like, oh, they're just being nice to me because they just want to know what I'm doing, right? Or something like that. But mama defended that a lot. And it's crazy, because if the daughter says that dad always beating on the mom, she's just used to it. Maybe she thinks she can't live without him or something. Maybe financial stuff, or, you know. It's crazy, you guys. But anyways, what's your thoughts? How do you think? You think she really did hit dad in the head, or maybe he got that not from hitting the frame of the bed? What's your thoughts?
She dates a black money, and he doesn't like that.
Yeah, they haven't paid anywhere else.
How did he get the knot on his head?
When he was punching me, I was hitting him back.
Oh, okay.
When was this? Or where was this?
When he threw me out of bed, when I was telling him he was hitting me.
Okay. What happened at the bar?
That too.
At the bar.
Get off your phone. Get off your phone. Hang up with your friend.
He called me a N-word. I have it on video. N-I-G-G-E-R, a slur, lover. So I threw my drink at him.
I told him that.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Here's the text is when it started. Your food is here. Come back now. I showed her food. He said he will stop. Please come back, please. She said, I'm good, thanks. You could box my food up. Tell Dar to grab my shoes. Vape. No, come back. It was harmless. Harmless. Wow. I wrote harmless wrong. I tried telling her that he didn't mean it. Like,
Doing over there with the.
He didn't mean it.
because his head looks
He should not have put his hands on me.
I promise you, sir, that this doesn't go on all the time.
I don't know. She said otherwise. Did you guys have an incident here a little while ago? Will you tell me about that?
Yes. So earlier tonight, there was a man and 3 women here. I think they were his daughters and his wife. I'm not sure what happened, but the wife threw her drink at him.
The wife threw the drink at him?
What?
Okay, because they're saying the daughter threw the drink at him.
Maybe it was the daughter. I don't know. I just know there were 3.
Oh, okay.
And so the ladies left, and he stayed here and had a couple more drinks. And then he came over here and called me several times, and I told him he had to pay his tab and leave.
Wow.
And then he paid his tab, and then as soon as he did pay his tab, I was like, you have to leave. And then he stood over there and stared at me.
Wow.
And that was the last I saw him.
So it was just a drink. There was nothing physical down here?
No, sir. No, just... and I didn't even see it. I kind of heard it, and one of the servers came inside and was like, oh, shit, she threw a drink at him.
Is that server still here?
No, she left.
Anybody I can chat with?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's claiming that she threw a drink on him and punched him down here.
Right?
Speak to that, but I feel like she would have told me if that was the case. So I'm trying to get her.
You're the only one I haven't talked to. I've talked to everybody else and all that stuff. And so, what happened? Yeah.
He was drinking and he was just like slowly starting up an argument, and then he started like saying stuff that was actually like getting to her, like calling her fat, calling her saying she's a ER lover, and because her boyfriend's mixed, and they were arguing and stuff, and then he started saying he didn't want her in her, that's not his daughter, and this and that. So she threw a pop at him, not the cup, she threw like the soda. Yeah, the soda at him.
The soda? Okay.
And then she left, and then we were all upstairs, me, Anthony, and Michelle. We were all upstairs, me, Michelle, and like 2 hours later he came back up screaming, saying that we got him kicked out. But he got himself kicked out because he was there 2 hours previous of us being upstairs. But anyways, when he got up there, he started screaming at her, calling her names again, and then finally she was telling him to shut up and this and that, excuse my French, and he threw keys at her, and she was like, I hate you, you're not my dad. Then he threw the keys at her, and they started going back and forth, and he said that how this is why her brother doesn't love her and this and that, which is Richard. He's in Michigan right now, and he said he's gonna give all his stuff to her brother and this and that, which is not his real kid, but it's still her brother because Michelle's kid. And then she got mad, she stood up, and then he attacked her by like grabbing her, and then he started grabbing her hair, calling her little and this and that. And then Michelle jumped in the first time and was pulling them apart and stuff, and then he finally let go. And then I told her, let's just go down here, and then we walked towards the door, and then he attacked her again, and we were like all on the bed, and I was pulling them apart, and I was on top of her, and he was on top of me. And
okay, you said on top of her. Are you on top of Michelle?
Michelle.
Sorry.
Okay.
That is one messed up dad. I'm just saying. That daughter needs to run. I actually, if the boyfriend that she's talking to sticks around that, well, he's getting himself into a mess, right? Not because of the daughter, because of the whole family that's there waiting. It's not good, you guys. When you get with somebody or you marry somebody, you get married to the whole family. So it's up to you. You want to walk into chaos for the rest of your life, right? Ooh, that sounds bad, but it's the truth. Let's get back to it, guys.
The little girl, yeah. Well, not little.
Right. So you're on top of Angeline.
Yeah, because
how was she on the bed?
He was over her like this, and she was laying down, and she was like, he had her arms like this with this arm, and then he was pulling her hair. He had his hand wrapped around her hair.
Wow.
I got between them, and I got on top of her, and then I grabbed his hand. And
so you kind of like basically like wedged yourself in between them.
Like a sandwich.
So he's basically like standing up over her like this, and you came in like this?
Yeah, and Michelle was like on the side of him, screaming at him and trying to pull him off, and I was grabbing her hair in his hand, and then I was trying to like let down.
Grabbing her hair, like Michelle's or his hair? Okay.
And
you were grabbing.
No, he was grabbing, and I grabbed like his hand, and then I grabbed her hair, and I was like screaming,
Trying to pull the hair out of his hand
without like pulling it out of her head.
How did he get the knot on his head?
That was the third fight.
Jesus.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
You're out.
And we finally got off, and then I pulled to the bathroom, and then we called the cops, and then we came out, and we were trying to get to the door again, and they started fighting again, and we were on the bed.
How did they start fighting again?
Wow.
Because he kept screaming at her, talking about her boyfriend, calling him the N-word and stuff, and she was telling me to record and this and that, and then they started getting physical again.
Wow.
And then
But who started
we
it?
were all back in the same position practically, and then this time me and Michelle were like pushing him that way while she was like right there. We were pushing him that way, and then we all fell to the ground again. He smacked his head off the table.
Okay, so it was the table. It wasn't anybody hitting him. He fell and hit the table.
I thought it was a bed. I thought it was a frame.
Would not be able to do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a hell of a knot.
Yeah.
Right?
When we were on the bed, he was trying to punch her. That's why when I was like in the middle of him, he was punching her with like he would lift his hand up from where he was holding her, and he would try to punch her in her back, but he would be hitting me in my back. But I know he wouldn't try to hit me. He was trying to hit her, but still he was hitting me in my back because he was trying to get
that's
to
3
her,
batteries.
and he still had her hair. Like that was the main thing he was going for, was her hair.
All right, man. So.
Time to go. Woo.
All right, Mr. Rowe, you're gonna have to take a ride with us tonight, okay?
No, I understand.
Time to go.
2 sets, so you're not too
Time to go.
cramped.
Yeah.
Get the cops out. Get the cops out. Chase that boy. Chase him.
Grenades, explosives, incendiary
Last
devices.
time I talked to the police station, they weren't very happy with me.
Yeah, they kind of on that.
Yeah. These things.
But you definitely need to work on your handwriting. You definitely need to work on your handwriting.
Woo.
I will give this to you.
He's been jailed before.
Go take him to your car. I'll give that to him. I'll collect the statements.
Okay, got it. Any terms of domestic violence?
Wow.
It's going to be
Child abuse.
because it's domestic violence. It's because of the you can't do domestic violence on the. We'll get pictures. Everything's on body camera. We'll get pictures of you. We'll do all that stuff. But we need better light to be able to do that too. All right, William. All right, man.
He was charged with.
Wow. I thought he hit his head on the frame of the bed when he was attacking her, but I guess she didn't do it. So he did hit his head, but on the table. So I was a little off. Yeah, that family's not good. That daughter, if they're having problems with that, especially the woman, they need to move. They need to kill. And he's been in jail before. We heard that at the end. Well, what's your thoughts? Let me know down below.
Go ahead and watch this video right here because it is crazy. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you next time. Bye.